Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Jolie. So for today, I will be doing this look, a neutral everyday look, using the MakeUpShayla Perception Palette with ColourPop. So I will be giving you a full walkthrough on every step of how I got this look, down to the products that I'm using. So if you have any questions, don't forget to comment below. And as always, like and subscribe. So let's do this. So we're going to start first with the eyebrows. I always start with my eyebrows first because I feel like I clean up my eyebrows as I'm doing my makeup and like applying my foundation. So that's why I do it. You can do them however you want to, but this is what I prefer to do. My eyebrows are non-existent, so I literally have to draw them on. So make sure that when you're drawing on your eyebrows, you make sure it matches the corners, like corner to corner. That's how I make sure that my eyebrows are straight. Eyebrows are not identical twins. They are definitely cousins. So if you don't get them 100% perfect, that's okay. Also, another trick I do is I brush my eyebrows in versus using the pencil. So I use a pomade and I brush it on this here, and then I slowly brush it in. And what I'm looking for is an ombre effect, from light on the outside and then darker towards the end of the eyebrow. That's how I like to do my eyebrows. It looks more natural. I hate to see eyebrows that are like just all dark straight across. It looks really crazy. It doesn't look like a natural eyebrow. It looks like you just painted them on. And baby girl, we do not want painted on eyebrows. So I will be contouring my eyebrows using the Urban Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer in color 60 WR. This allows you to clean up those imperfections or like those lines that are uneven when you are applying your brows. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more. And one of my tricks are to make sure that my eyebrows are even is I take the brush and I kind of bring it midway and then I swipe it over to start creating the shape that I like. And then on the other side, do that again. There you go. Next, for my foundation, I am going to be, actually no, I'm not gonna do my foundation next. I'm gonna do my eyes next. And if you watch my previous video, the reason why I do my eyes is if I have like a bright color, I wanna make sure like if I make any mistakes, I'm able to wipe my face off versus having on my foundation and then ending up making a mess and then having to start my foundation over, which is not happening today, or it is not happening at all. Like, who wants to waste their time doing that all the time? So I'm putting the eye primer on. So today I'm going for a neutral glam. So I like to start with the color Culture in the crease as like a base, And then we're gonna use some played out. And then let's do some spill the tea. So we're gonna use Culture, played out in the corner, and spill the tea on the lid. Let's see how that looks. We're just freestyling today, guys, so no real plan here. Just wanna have some fun with makeup. And also, like, make sure you bring it in a little more. Sometimes you can see like that harsh separation between the corners of the eye and your nose, and you don't want that. You want it to kind of like blend down to those corners. Okay, actually I want to add a little bit of color in that crease, so I'm going to add some thick up in there. It's an orange color. I'm going to add a little bit for a nice little transition. It's subtle, it's not too much. A little pop of color. Now for the outer lid, we're gonna add that played out just a little bit. I don't want it to be too dark because we're going for like a daytime look here. So just blend that into that crease a little bit. I literally just tap my brush onto the color. Just a little color there. Just add a little color in that crease. It's a nice transition without being too dark. If you want to switch this to a nighttime look, what you can do is add more of the played out into the corner and really like deepen it into the crease. And today we just did a little bit of it. Okay, now the next color we're going to use is Spill the Tea. Just wet my brush just a little bit so that I can pack that onto the lid. I like this palette because you can use it for day and nighttime. Super obsessed with this palette. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then what I'm gonna do too is like just bring a little more of that in to give it like a nice transition. Boom. And then I'll do my under eye after I do my foundation. Now it's foundation time. Make sure you have all the excess makeup off your face from your eyes. Because if you have like a bright color in your eyes and then you blend it in with your foundation, sometimes it could be a disaster. So for my foundation, I've been using this Too Faced Born This Way in color Chai. And you don't need a lot. And what I like about this foundation is it's very buildable. I was using the Fenty Beauty foundation, but then I decided to try something new because in the summer I get really dark, wintertime I get really bright. So yeah, let me continue to apply this. Ooh, tongue twister. On my face, and as you can see, I'm building it up more and more. One thing I don't do, and I know a lot of people do, is use color corrector. I haven't used color corrector just a personal preference. I haven't had any challenges with not using the color corrector. Just make sure I get my forehead. You ever do your makeup and then like if you have on a tight scarf, it shows that ring around your face and you just look real crazy? We don't want to look like that today. Just really get up in there. Make sure it's nice and even. Next, using that same concealer that I use for my eyebrows, I'm going to put that under my eye and also in the areas I want to highlight. I still do the triangle. Down the nose, here. I used to put it here like in my last video. Sometimes I put it here, sometimes I don't. It just depends, but today we're not gonna do that. Okay, now using my beauty blender, it's damp. I'm gonna blend this in. And as you'll notice, when I get to my nose, I like to create a line. And the reason for that is I'm doing a natural contour versus using a contour, like a dark contour color to draw across my nose. That is also a personal preference. But I like to do it this way, just because it gives it like a natural finish. I'm just gonna tap it down the side of the nose and kind of draw that line. You see how I'm drawing the line with the contour, with the highlight? That's exactly what I wanted. You can make it as narrow as you want. There we go. And then blend the middle in. Sometimes it's easier too to blend the nose with your finger. And then what I'm going to do to really define the inner parts of my nose is I'm going to use a little bit more of a brighter concealer. And this is the Stay Matte, what color is it? It doesn't have a color. This drugstore found concealer that I found. I'm just going to put a little bit here and here. And blend that in as well. So it defined my nose a little more. There we go. Next, I'm going to apply my mixed concoction of the Ben Nye Banana as well as Topez powder. And I just blended those two together. You've seen me use this before. And then I'm just gonna use a brush and pack it on. I'm not baking today. I feel like I haven't had the need to bake as much as I used to. I don't know if it's because my skin is changing, but for today, I'm just going to take that powder and then apply it. Careful, because it gets, look, it gets so messy. And kind of just apply it. Ooh. Okay, next I'm going to contour using the same L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup Full Espresso C10. I use liquid for my, you've seen this before. Boom, come on, there we go. You've seen this before. I've used it for a while now to contour my face. I love liquid. I feel like it's easier to blend for me personally. So I'm just gonna add that on my cheeks. For a rule of thumb, just do this, fish face. And then your fish face will allow you to identify where you should contour your cheeks. And I'm just gonna put a little bit up there. Not too much, since this is an everyday look and not a wham, bam, bam, going out, turn up look. Snatch for the gods look. And just blend that in. Blend it in a circle of motions. It gives that more airbrush effect. You see it looks more airbrushed. It doesn't have like a harsh line. So that's one of the tricks that I use when applying. It doesn't look like a harsh, like black or dark, like on your face. So you just blend it real good. In circular motions, preferably in the upward motion. There we go. Next, I'm going to put on like a neutral tone, like a neutral color setting powder. So I'm using a Laura Mercier translucent deep medium deep. Wait, translucent. Ugh. Translucent medium deep. You would think I had a long day, guys. I'm tired. So I'm gonna put, this is a loose powder. I'm just gonna apply it to those areas that I have not concealed. So any area where you put foundation that does not have concealer or your contour. And you could brush it over a little bit just to even out your complexion. So like here, and just brush it around a little bit just to even it all out. But this just gives you more of an even color to your skin. I highly recommend people to purchase this translucent powder. It is the bomb. Next, I am going to highlight. So for my highlighter today, we're using from the Shayla Perception Pilot Pose. This is a part of her collection. So this color is Pose. And I just spilled it. Whatever, story of my life. I'm gonna put it on one of my eyeshadow brushes. I used to use it for, of course, like my eyes, but for better precision with highlighter, I prefer to use an eyeshadow brush. And you have to pack this on light and slow because sometimes it could look real crazy. Y'all can't be running around these streets looking real crazy. You just slowly add it on. Little by little. And it'll show up. And you could bring it up a little bit here. It's like you're going in this motion up that cheekbone. and just blend it up. Okay. Of course, we gotta put some of this baby on the nose. This is a preference for some, you don't have to, but give that nose some definition. See that glow? Put a little bit on the Cupid's bow. And also, you want to be extra, apply it right above your eyeshadow beneath your eyebrow. We just gonna be glowing today. We going for the glow day. Out here just shining. Shining, 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 yeah. Okay, that's enough. Not too much, considering that this is an everyday look. But if I was going out and I was in a dark place, I would have definitely packed that on. You will see me in the darkness. All right, so for my blush, I'm gonna use Format from from MAC. Pull it together, oh my God. Put that all over your blush brush. And then what I do is sometimes it looks like harsh between the contour and the highlight, so I like to pat this in between them to give a little more color. Just like a nice blend. There you go. It's like not too harsh. It doesn't look like you have like 1, 2, 3. It just looks like this is all blended in together. Perfect. Now, of course, one of the things that I do and I like doing is putting a little color under my eye, just so that it could pop a little more. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of the played out under my eye. So let's do that. Played out is that brown that I put in the crease a little bit. Just gonna add a little bit of that under the eye. See the difference? It's almost like a little smoky, but not too much. For daytime, I prefer like a brown liner under my eye, and then at night a black. I used to do black, and imagine taking that off. That was horrible. So very simple, nothing too over the top. Next, I'm going to do my eyeliner. And boy, let me tell y'all something. Eyeliner, I have a love-hate relationship for it because sometimes you get it right and sometimes you don't. And it's all in trial and error. So for today, I'm gonna use the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Eyeliner. It looks like that. And pray for me, because this is the part that I hate the most. And just fill it in. One mistake could ruin your whole look. So be patient with the eyeliner and slowly draw it on. Boom, that's one. Whew. That is two. We're getting there. Oh, we did it. Woo woo. And also I like to add like a little dot under my eye. People always be like, oh, you got makeup on your eye. I'll be like, no, I know it's there. Okay, we got that far. Okay, we're good. Let's add some mascara and some lashes. And I'm gonna show you the lashes I got, guys. We need to decide which lashes we're gonna use because it is a lot of them. But I think for this look, we're gonna do something neutral, so let's see. So, and I'll do my bottom lashes shortly. I just want to do my top lashes first. I always do it that way because sometimes my bottom lashes, while I'm doing my eyelashes, it'll touch the bottom and then I have to start over. So I have this kit of eyelashes that I purchased from Ulta Beauty. It has about 10 pairs, like 12, well actually more than that. Okay, so I bought this set from Ulta Beauty. It's a bunch of eyelashes. So today we're gonna use some basic wispies. I'm gonna use the Wispy 601 lash. And there we go. So let's apply those. I think eyelashes just make anything just pop. So even if we was doing a neutral day, these eyelashes made it look like a lit day. This is no everyday look. So when you put on eyelashes, and even if this is a everyday look, it still makes it look like you're about to go out and not to work. So eyelashes just bring out the look. I love eyelashes. I want to do the ones where you like get them individually put on, but I'm terrified because I feel like they're gonna take my eyes out or take my natural lashes out. But any recommendations in the San Jose Bay Area, let me know. Okay, so then I'm gonna add a little eyeliner over that so that it looks even and dark. So I did my under eye mascara off camera. So let's get back to final part. We're gonna do the lip. So I'm gonna do a neutral lip using a brown pencil. I love brown pencil. I use it to define my lips. I mean, they already defined, but a little more won't kill you. And then for today, for my neutral lip, I'm gonna use the soft matte lip cream from NYX, and the color is Abu Dhabi. Finally, I'm going to use my All Nighter Urban Decay spray. You get the picture.